Hey, good afternoon, YouTubers. This is Francis. It's a Sunday afternoon, and I just got home from going out to church this morning, and then I went to Park Place Lounge to watch the Jacksonville New York Giants game, and I stayed there till the third quarter. Jacksonville wasn't doing too good. They have a 1-10 season, and I really don't know if they won. But when I left after the first half, um, the score was like 3-21, and then Jacksonville got the defensive team caused a fumble, and they recovered the ball in the end zone for a touchdown. So then it was 21-10, and that's about the time I left Park Place Lounge, had a few beers, and I went to Carmen's Pie House. I kind of wanted to have something good to eat. So I went there and I had a couple glasses of wine, Cabernet, house Cabernet, and I ordered a stromboli. And they have this vegetarian stromboli. It's called a boli boli or something like that. I don't know. But it's got eggplant, mushrooms, peppers, tomatoes, onions, spinach. It's sort of like a veggie. And you know, a stromboli is like a boomerang shaped pasta sandwich, and they bake it. And, oh, it is so good. Okay, so I had that, and so I walked from there to the bus stop, and I just got to the bus stop uh, as the bus was pulling up, which I did take and ride to a connecting point so I could catch my bus about a mile from my apartment and get home. So, but anyways, as I was walking to the bus stop, I heard that Jacksonville, you know, they came back. They got two touchdowns. They tried for extra points, like 2 points, twice, and they failed, but they got two 6-point touchdowns. So now the score is 22-21. They actually were in the lead. And so as I was walking to the bus stop, I heard that the Giants kicked a field goal. So the score was 24-22. And I don't know how the game ended because I got on the bus and then, you know, an hour ago, and I had it. So I've been basically riding the bus twice to get home. And so I don't know what the final score was, but geez, 3 minutes. So anyways, you know, this is what I wore today. This is a new blouse I bought, and I got this on sale. Okay, it's got like silver embroidery here, and it's like a Henley V-neck. I saw this, and you know, I needed a couple of purple colored blouses, so I got this, and it's long sleeves. You know, I mean, it's winter time, okay? So I mean, winter. It was it was 73 degrees while I was sitting at the bus stop just a few minutes ago. So it got up to 73 degrees today, okay, or maybe even a little higher because it's 5 o'clock now. The sun's going down, and but anyways, Francis had a great time. Oh, the stromboli was the best. Okay, I've tried it with beef, chicken, sausage, but this boli, this was like beyond good. The combination of the veggies, the spinach, the eggplant, the mushrooms, the tomatoes, the peppers and onions, and the cheese and the sauce. Oh man, I was like in heaven. Okay, I mean, you know, Francis stays home all week and cooks rice and vegetables, maybe with a little bit of fish or beef. But this was a treat. Okay, this was my treat day. So tomorrow I'm going to go back on green vegetables and rice and fish, whatever. But I mean, I got to go food shopping again in a day or two. So, but anyways, I really enjoyed my meal today. Church was great. We just have a wonderful, loving congregation. And I know some of my friends out there probably don't go to church, but um, the church I go to is like great. Okay, so that's all I got to say. I mean, it's Christ Church of Peace on 1240 McDuff on in Jacksonville, and I it has a Facebook page, and if you look on my Facebook page, it's listed. Okay, so anyways, I just wanted to put a plug in for them, and I mean, this week is going to be very nice. Friday, we're having a get together, a meal, like a potluck supper with like a white elephant gift exchange. That's always fun because you just bring a gift, wrap it, and then I don't know if you ever been to a gift exchange, but it's a lot of fun. Okay, because when your name gets called out of the hat and you go up there you can either pick a gift or take somebody's gift that they already opened. And that can be a lot of fun. So we have a lot of fun. Last year I ended up with a thing of cologne. It's in the bathroom. I can't show you, but spray cologne, and it was called Haiku, Haiku. It's some kind of Japanese fragrance, but I put it on once in a while. So had a great time today. And you got to do that, girls. I was hoping to meet somebody new at the lounge today, but there was a no-show. And I looked, nobody called on my phone to say that they weren't going to be there. So I don't know, I mean, But you know what? Fran-Sez just continues on. Um, they redid the men's room and the ladies' room at the lounge where I go to, and it's beautiful. Okay, tomorrow they're going to put stalls in ladies' room, so that's nice. But they really did the men's room really good. And for like last week, the ladies' room was closed because it was under construction, and they did a wonderful job. Okay, they had to move the toilets and just a beautiful job. But they had a crew in there doing it for all week. Not like Rosie. Rosie did it all herself, and it took 3 months. But anyways, no, it's a great bar, and they put out free food every week. It's different on Sunday afternoon, and a lot of people go there. But it was a very light crowd there today. But see, Jacksonville was playing at the Everbank Stadium this week, and they were playing the New York Giants, and that's down the street. So a lot of people that go to the lounge may have football tickets and may go to the stadium for the game. I don't know, but anyways, I had a good time, and at least Jacksonville came back from like 21-0. And they got a field goal before the end of the first half, but then they came back and they took the lead at 22-21. Now that is impressive. Okay, so Jacksonville has a losing season. There's no way they can climb out of a 1-10 and maybe a 1-11, unless if they won the game today, it's a 2-10 season. But you know what? They really played their hearts out. They played hard. And the New York Giants with Eli Manning, and they have a really good running back who just powers through and gets the first down. So I think his name's Jennings. Wow, I was watching him run. It was like watching Jimmy Brown 50 years ago. Okay, so anyways, I don't want to, I guess I just dated myself. Huh? But anyways, had a really good time today. And, you know, girls and boys, you know, whatever, you know, we just have to like get out there and be ourselves, you know. And I had a good talk with the bus driver on the way home, and we were talking about all the improvements and how all the bus routes are going to change tomorrow. And I told the bus driver how I look at the schedule, go on Google Maps, you know, see where all the bus stops are and stuff. And we had a good chat, you know, at least that bus driver knows I'm not a total dumb shit now. He said, I told him, I says, you know, I go on Google Maps. I kind of like drive around on the Google video dude. And he even told me you can go to JTA, something, they have a bus video for each route on YouTube, and I didn't know that. But you know what? Hey, you can ride all the different buses in Jacksonville. Just go to YouTube and go to JTA whatever, and I don't know the exact website. Maybe I'll post it later. Maybe I'll add it to the description. But you know what? You can just cruise around. And I told him that's what I do. I says, you know, I find a restaurant that I want to go to, and I see what bus goes by there and figure out where all the bus stops are, you know, going and coming back, where the restaurant is. So, you know, I have always, I told the bus driver, like, it's sort of like Rand McNally, but you can go into Google Maps and go on the satellite view and just cruise around like you're driving the streets, you know. It's unbelievable, folks. So, I mean, if you've never gone online and gone on Google Maps and zoomed in to any city in the country and then ride around the streets, you know, and see what it looks like, well, that's possible, okay? And so, anyways, just an incidental idea, you know. If you ever trapped at home and you don't have a car and you kind of want to explore somewhere, then you can do that, okay? And I have friends on Facebook, and you know, you listen to people and say, oh, gee, you know, I was visiting so and so, and then I had to drive all the way over here to St. Louis. And so I looked up my two friends and found out where they were located at, and then plotted the route on Google Maps. And then, you know, you can have a lot of fun. And then when you talk to somebody, you have something meaningful to say, okay? And you know, that's being a friend, you know. And then, you know, most people just go, hi, how are you, and make a comment, and that's it. But they don't put any like in-depth effort to see where somebody lives and what kind of things they have to deal with in their life. You know, most people just go to work, come home, eat, take their spouse for granted, do whatever, go to bed, wake up, go to work the next day. Okay, well, you know what? I did that for 40 years. My life is an adventure, you know? And you know what? The only reason yours is an adventure is because you ain't got any imagination, you know? There's all kinds of things you can do on the internet. I mean, I was talking to some people on the bus on the way home today. And, you know, some guy's wearing this ball cap that says, Jesus Christ, you know? He's this old geezer, and all he's doing is complaining about, oh, gee, you know, I mean, they're changing all the routes and stuff. I says, well, you know what? Just figure it out. I says, you know, the buses are going to be running more frequently. Instead of every hour, it's going to be every 15 or 30 minutes. And, yeah, you might have to hoof it. And if you can't hoof it, call JTA. They'll send a little mini bus over there and pick your lazy ass up and take you where you want to go for like $2, okay? So, I mean, come on, people, you know, I mean, The transportation system here is getting better, and if I mean, I'm not in a wheelchair yet, and yes, I can walk, and because Fran-Sez is eating right, taking supplements, whatever. I'm in great health. I feel better than I did 30 years ago, okay, or 20 years ago. Actually, I'm about 110 pounds lighter than I was 25 years ago, okay? So, put that in your pipe and smoke it, buddy, people. Okay, that's enough of Fran-Sez for 15 minutes. I bent your ear long enough. So have a great life and Merry Christmas.